Hello teachers, John here with Educational Technology, just back once again with some tips and tricks to make your teaching and remote learning experiences hopefully that much better. So today we're going to talk about layouts using Google Meet. I know we offer a number of platforms for your remote learning needs, including Google Meet, Blackboard Collaborate, and at least a little bit for Microsoft Teams as well. But we've been getting a lot of questions today about how to change different layouts, how to see more students at one time, how to make sure that we've got presenter view in Google Meet. So I just thought I'd give everybody a very quick overview in Google Meet. First of all, just so everybody knows, we'll be talking about two things today. One is the layouts that are already available to you natively under Google Meet, and that I get there by clicking on these three little dots in the bottom right-hand corner and then going to change layout. So as you can see here, we have automatic, we have sidebar, spotlight, and tiled. The tiled view, I believe, will support up to either 12 or 16 viewers at a time. Typically for students, they're automatically in the auto mode, meaning when you present, it will automatically switch to something like this sidebar view. But we'll also be talking really quickly about the grid view extension, and I can put the code to that down in the description for this video. Highly recommended that you have this. So a lot of teachers have asked about how do I see all my students at the same time? It's important to remember that we are in remote learning right now, so the idea of trying to recreate that classroom atmosphere certainly has its merits, but I would not encourage you to try and recreate that feeling of I see 36 students at the same time all the time. It definitely has times where it's very valuable and other times where it's just flat out distracting. So for anybody who's not familiar with what we're talking about, I'll show you guys a preview. So here's a Google Meet with Grid View extension on. Again, that's this little guy up here. That's an extension. When that is on, it can, I believe, support at least 100 at the same time. That's distracting, and we as humans can only see one thing at a time, just like our students in class. So we would recommend that you use this sparingly and use it only when most appropriate. Again, that is using the Grid View extension. Should you choose to change that to, say, one of the Google Meet native layouts like tiled view or sidebar, that will only take effect if you disable the Grid View extension. So in other words, what we want to be doing ourselves and what we want to be teaching or modeling to our students is that there's a time and a place for each view. So if they have also installed Grid View, I would encourage them to turn that off so that when you're presenting, it's not this tiny little square right in the middle of the screen. What you really want them to see, especially when you're showing them something instructionally, is a view something more like this. And this is my friend Thomas, but he didn't mind me using this. In this case, especially for you as a teacher, you are seeing a large view of what you want to be presenting or what a student might be presenting back to you. And then you see a small preview over here on the right. Similar to other platforms, you're not going to see the entire class because you're presenting or they are presenting. This is just a preview of either the most active users or those currently speaking, or in this case, those that have cameras and were most recently speaking. So again, overview real quick, grid view off. I'm sorry, grid view on when you want to see everybody, grid view off when you want to take advantage of the built-in layouts. Automatic will pretty much always put you back to sidebar, but if you want to force it, you can also select sidebar. It's also important to note that when you choose these, you are not pushing out that layout to students. They need to do their own layouts. So if they don't have grid view installed already, then they'll automatically go between, like, say, a tiled view to a presenter view, which is what most of us are probably looking for. But just keep in mind that you most likely will want to show or model this to them so that they understand the differences as well. So when there's an instructional model going on, we're going to turn grid view off so that we get that nice big presentation view. And when they want to see most of their peers, they would turn grid view on to be able to see everybody. Anyhow, that's it for today. I hope that helps everybody. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon.